Hey guys, welcome back to Sport Court. I have returned from vacation, and as promised, I'm going to do a little bit of a recap on the first few rounds of competition. We are right now in the quarterfinals of the tournament. Roland Garros. It is the French Open. It is a big tournament, and there have been some big things that have been happening here, as you're about to see in a moment. I will say that something crazy that is going on the men's side of the tournament, though, before we get started, is that Novak Djokovic has pulled out of Roland Garros due to a knee injury, which is smart, but also that means he is giving up his world #1 ranking to the young Italian Jannik Sinner. So just keep your eye on that if you're interested in that. We're going to be focusing right now on the women's side of things. We do have an interesting tournament going on. There have been upsets, there have been clear winners, there have been what we call bagels going on, so let's get started. Alright, you guys, so basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the bracket that I showed you before. There have been some changes made to it based on results that have been coming in periodically, and I think you might be surprised on some of these seeded players are getting knocked out early in the tournament, and we're seeing, like I said, underdogs are beating the seeded players, and they're going really far. This is a Grand Slam, so this is kind of expected to happen. You can predict based on like how good people are, or who your favorites are, or whatever, but at the end of the day, these underdogs are going to come out swinging because it is a Grand Slam. They're going to win it pretty hard. So, sorry, they're going to want to win it. I don't know if you understood that, but I'm going to go ahead and share the screen with you. So this should be pretty straightforward in terms of like what I got right and what I got wrong. The green is correct, the red is wrong, and if it is in red, I put the correct answer next to it. The thing about this is that, again, there's some real shocks. So I had a bit of a lower percentage than my last tournament roam. In the first couple of rounds, this was about 69% prediction rate, and then this was about 62.5. One of the biggest shocks for me, though, is that Collins got knocked out pretty early in the tournament in the round of 32. As you can see, Danilovic has been was on fire pretty like hardcore throughout the tournament, so congrats to Danilovic on such a great tournament. So yeah, I'm gonna just kind of give you a quick breeze through here, just one more time so you can get a feel for what happened, so we can get caught up here. Just kind of go by column if that is helpful for you. Yeah, round of 32. As you can see, Swiatek is still in the tournament. In fact, we're gonna look a little bit more at her later, but yeah, she is still she made it all the way through. So each round, so yeah, just keep your eyes open for Swiatek. She is on fire right now, so just yeah. Anyway, so I'm just gonna keep going down so that y'all can get an eye on each column. Again, some seeds down here that were knocked out by unseeded players. This was a little bit rough of a match. We'll talk about. I guess, I don't know. We'll talk about it right now, I guess. Badosa and Sabalenka, if you guys have been watching tennis throughout the year, you know this is the third match that they played each other this year. This is their 7th time overall. And last time they played each other was I believe it was in Stuttgart, and Badosa had to retire due to a thigh injury. So, but yeah, they're best buddies, and they had a good time, I think, or at least I hope. Sabalenka has been doing incredibly well this tournament. Overall, she hasn't dropped a set yet, so just keep your eyes out for that. yeah, I don't know if I have any more comments. Just giving you, Rybakina has been doing well. She's definitely back healthier. When she is healthy, she is on fire. Sorry, I'm checking what's behind me. Just like any of these other players, you know, but she is really difficult to beat when she is healthy. So just keep your eyes out for her as well. I think yeah, so here's the quarterfinal. This is taking place right now. This one I forgot to change it and re-predict, which based on what has already happened. So it's red for that particular reason, but everybody else, yeah, that was my best round there. So we'll see. Yeah, so now we're gonna go ahead and skip ahead to the predictions for the next few rounds. As you can see, I have Swiatek, Gauff, Rybakina, and Sabalenka in the semifinal. And we're going to go ahead and reveal the results of Swiatek and Gauff. If they actually made it through to the semifinal or if they did not. And then tomorrow we'll find out if Rybakina and Sabalenka are in. So give me just a second and we'll reveal those results. All right, you guys. So Swiatek and Gauff did make it through to the semifinals. We're just waiting on Rybakina and Sabalenka. And yeah, so this is, yeah, so I'm not sure how I'm gonna do. I think I put the round of 16, the quarterfinal, and the semifinal in one video last time. So I don't know if I'm going to I don't know what I'm going to do in terms of that this time. I think I'll try to keep it similar, just because I'm back, and this is kind of how we're caught up, basically. But as you can see, we're halfway there. Stay tuned for this result here. This will be a really, really good match. This will be a good match. I believe it will be. Just not as good as this one. Love Coco, but she's playing Iga, who is red hot right now. So, but yeah, so just keep your eyes out, and I'll give you updates as they come. All right. All right, guys. We have an update on the quarterfinals, so I'll show you what went down, and I'll also give you an update on the semifinals, because I unfortunately waited too long because I was so busy to start this video. So we're going to talk about the quarterfinal really quick, then we're going to talk about the semifinal really quick, and then you'll see, I'll go ahead and post this video. Keep your eyes out tomorrow for a preview on the final. We'll talk about that in a minute. But yeah, so let's get started. Alright, you guys, so as you can see, we had the two of the top seeds get knocked out in the quarterfinals yesterday, I believe it was. It just feels like it was so long ago. But Rybakina had a little bit of a struggle in the first set. She came back in the second set to force a third, and I think struggled a little bit in the third set against Paolini. So that shot Paolini to the semifinal. Sabalenka apparently was playing sick, like she had some stomach issues going on, and that kind of forced her game backwards a little bit. But you know, sicknesses don't usually last super long. Not like disease or anything, but like sicknesses, like, you know, your stomach hurts or whatever. Typically that doesn't last for a very long time, so she should be hopefully good to go for Wimbledon. That's the goal at this point. But yeah, so as you can see, Andreeva won, and so yeah, that's the update on the quarterfinal. the update on the semifinal. Swiatek did end up defeating Goff, so we're going to put a green bubble here. And then Paolini did end up defeating Andreeva, so we are going to put a green bubble here. Stay tuned for this final. It's going to be a good one. But I do think Swiatek, which I should have put a 1 next to, we'll fix that. But I do think that she will come away with the trophy with Sabalenka being out. So anyways, that is the update on the past couple of rounds. Stay tuned for a final preview with Swiatek and Paolini, and then we'll see who wins. I think it's going to be Iga, but anyway. All right, well, we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
There's nothing left for me to do than run and act myself a fool. No point in trusting anyone.